right way.
Gonna be great, gonna be a good day.
This is Jase and Lauren on Melbourne's Nova 100.
Well, good morning and welcome to Snova.
Good morning, Jase. Morning, Clint. We
Morning,
are coming
guys.
to you live from Mount Buller this morning.
Hang on, we're cutting it up on the slopes.
I don't know if you were cutting
No,
it
that's
up
what
on
the
the
chairlift
slopes.
guy said to say.
How long did you last on the slopes?
I
We're-
was
We're
out
going to
there-
get to that.
Yeah. I lasted a lot longer than you.
That's a good point.
Oh, God, I just remembered. I've left my skis out there. I have to return them to the hire shop.
Yeah, but they can stay outside.
Okay.
They're
Yeah, right. No, I've left them at the slopes.
Yeah, I can see.
On Burke Street.
Yeah. I'll tell you what,
dear.
this is very cool.
Yeah, we got up here yesterday into atop of Mount Buller.
Yep.
Not a great deal of snow up here, but it was dumping last night at dinner, wasn't
Last night was amazing. So, it'd be a nice little Pinot, a little bit of pasta. The snow was falling down in the background. I felt like I was in a little rom-com.
it? And you guys kicked
You're
on.
not.
No. Then I looked over and saw Clinton and I was on the other side of the table. And I'm like, oh, no, more of a comedy.
Just us. You guys kicked on and went out and saw the
here we
sights
go.
and sounds of town last night. Was it heating?
Here comes the lecture from Mum, guys.
No, how was it?
It was good. It was good. We tried to support small business on the mountain.
Oh, good for you. Did you have a
Like
hot
going-
toddy?
No. We went to staff quarters.
Oh, you went
The
to the staff
staff bar.
pub. How did they let you two in?
Is that where we were?
Yes.
That's why everyone thought I was a ski instructor.
Oh, they would have taken one look at you and gone, he ain't a ski instructor.
Look how old the glass is in the corner. Were we at the staff bar last night?
Yeah.
There's always on a mountain like this a pub or a bar where all the staff gather.
Oh, my God. It's like we're on below deck, but in the snow.
Basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Long bow, but you know where I was going.
Okay.
Hey,
We had a great time up here at Mount Buller.
been amazing.
It has been awesome. I'm going to bring the kids up as well. The drive
Long drive.
wasn't that bad. It's just more like I had you guys in the back doubting my ability to climb the mountain.
Well, look, you weren't that confident coming up the mountain. I think that was part of the struggle.
Well, apparently we didn't need chains yesterday, but I was hoping the chains were on there because of Jase's driving.
I was hoping Jase was going to have to stop and put them on
Yeah.
just for comedic value to watch you try and...
For everybody listening, what I was going through yesterday is I was driving Lauren's car, which is like a semi-trailer, a huge bloody Defender, and then as I'm going up the mountain, I've got Huey and Dewey here in the back seat going, you know what? You go off the edge, you'll be dead. You'll be dead. Stay on that road.
Was that us saying that or
Yes.
was that him saying that?
Louis not a very good driver, is he?
No, he's not.
And I had her singing bloody Tina Arena Chains. Do we need the chains? It was quite the ordeal. But yeah, look, we had an absolute ripping
Cold
afternoon
up here
here.
this morning.
What's that?
Cold up here this morning.
Well, we're at the snow.
I know.
That's
but
how
I
it
didn't think
works.
it was going to be that cold.
So did I, because when we arrived, I got out of the car
In your shorts.
and a T-shirt.
Yeah, you didn't, and it's minus 1.5.
I had to go to the souvenir store to buy some goggles and gloves.
Did you buy some pants?
No.
Who needs them?
He went to put ski boots on with ankle socks on.
The lady at the hire shop really had a field day. She was like, you haven't done this before, have you?
Oh, what gives it away? Is it the board shorts or the ankle socks?
So you're in an attitude this morning. All right, you got a mood. Hey, what?
Why am I in a
No,
mood?
I'm just staring. Calm down.
I'm going back to bed.
Hey,
I might too, Clem.
Cooter has made headlines with a promise he's got
Oh,
to
hasn't
try
he
and get
just?
behind him and make him
Is it a
Lord
vote
Mayor.
winner?
You know what?
It's a long shot.
With
It
the
is.
cost of living at the moment, he's got my vote. We'll reveal what he plans to do for Melbourne and the city area coming up after 6:30 this morning. Not only that, 5K question on the way as well, but coming up next, all the details when how do they put it again? Cut the slopes, shred the snow.
Stop talking.
Started shredding.
That's the one. This is Nova 100. Good morning. Hopefully a bit of snow up here at Mount Buller. Currently 1 degree where we are, or -1.
-1.
-1.
-1. There could be snow falling, but it's too dark to tell.
We did a little road trip. We're calling it Snova. I met some of the people that we gave trips to last night as well.
Oh, you did? Where did you bump into them?
I bumped into them in the bar. There was...
How unexpected.
We got to walk through the bar to get everywhere. It was just like, honestly, it's a thoroughfare. It's like a food court at Westfield. Yes, there was one lady who was lovely. She brought her daughter up because when people, you've just met someone and they really go into detail. So I was going to bring the hubby, but he's really injured his groin.
Oh, you're not good for skiing.
Did you ask what happened to the
No, I
groin?
was like, because
Why
the
not?
daughter was there. I didn't know how it was injured.
Well,
Do you know what I mean? in the throes of
don't
passion.
know.
I mean, a groin injury. You follow the footy. There's a lot of groin injuries in footy. Is it like a splits situation?
I've actually
Here we go.
I've hurt my groin before.
How did you hurt your
That's
groin?
why he's been out of action for 40 years.
Exactly. That's the drought. Playing tennis, actually.
Oh, the slide. It's a splits, right?
Yeah,
That's how you
it's
do your
about-
groin.
It was on a clay court, and I
Yeah.
slid and I tore the groin.
I had a mate rip the sack.
Oh, no.
That's a different story.
Okay, sorry.
How did that happen?
Beard trimmers.
No.
Yeah, it got
Oh,
caught.
Maintenance.
God.
You know, like the little teeth on the beard trimmer. It was like,
Oh, goodness.
you know how you see people get their crocs
Stitches?
stuck in the escalator at Westfield? Some croc.
Oh.
Crocs. Sorry, don't do that at Westfield.
Well, I'm glad you didn't tear a groin or any other body part when you... Would you say he attempted to ski yesterday, Clint? Because we did the big drive up here and I thought, I'm going to go have a little nap. And you said, I'm going to the ski shop. I'm going to go get fitted for skis.
I was 50-50. I'm not, I'll be honest, not a skier, not an adventurous sort of person.
So,
He turned up in board shorts to the snow. So if that gives you any indication of how much of a not a skier he is.
Did everything
board
fit
shorts
well?
and a T-shirt.
Yeah, I got all the ski gear.
Okay,
They
good.
decked me out.
so you
and
looked the part.
And why did you choose skiing and not boarding?
I've only seen the snow once before because I grew up on the mean streets of Brisbane, so we didn't
Yeah,
have snow.
not always.
And then I spent 3 years living in New Zealand, so it was the first time I saw snow, and I was like a 35-year-old man in tears, like crying, watching the the snow come down. I was like, this is amazing.
It's beautiful.
It's
Yeah,
great.
stunning.
And everyone looks hotter in the snow. Most of us,
Well,
until you
most
see me in
of
the
us,
gear. When I put the helmet on, the mood of that place turned.
Okay, so you went down, you got fitted for your skis, your ski boots, and now...
They're uncomfortable, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It ain't no beach holiday where
No.
you just chuck on your boardies and jump in the water. There's a lot of work to get prepped for the snow. So you've got your boots fit, you've got your ski pants, your ski jacket.
Then as I'm walking out of the
And a helmet, I hope.
yeah, I was going to get the helmet because I wear the hat.
Yes.
And everyone in
No,
the room,
no,
everyone
no.
in the room looked at me and went, "Get the helmet."
You have to wear a helmet.
Safety
when you
first,
go
Jase.
down to
Exactly.
ski.
Like I mentioned before, didn't have goggles, so went to the gift shop, bought some
But you had
goggles.
to buy the goggles. What do they cost you?
So goggles and gloves I
Right.
got for a super ripping deal at $80. I
Great.
wore them
Okay, so you went on
for
the
2 minutes.
so you went on the chairlift.
Oh, that was fun.
So, one of the hardest things to do is to get on and off that chairlift.
Especially
and that's
if-
the first thing you did.
Well, the problem was when I left the ski high place, I thought you put your skis on there, out the front of the ski high place.
Oh God!
Eventually got up the stairs, got onto the chairlift. That was
You
fine.
walked up the stairs.
No, I took them off
Oh,
again.
okay.
I was like, no one else is
I
doing
wish
it.
I saw that.
And I'm going up the stairs sideways, when you go
Yeah,
up,
yeah,
because the
yeah.
boots are so thick. And then the whole getting on the chairlift, I thought it
hard.
stops.
It's
and
hard.
They
No.
load you up like
No,
a movie
they-
world. Then
they
they check
could
the
not-
harness and
No.
everything.
They
And then
could not care less.
no. They're like, hold on, bar coming down.
But I
ya.
saw a video of our digital guy Perry Nandos
Yeah.
getting off the chairlift. He had little sneakers on, and he was tap
Oh,
dancing.
what a sad little man he was
No
on the chair.
skis.
He's not built for snow.
No.
And then getting
He's
off
not
the
a snow
chairlift
guy.
was quite an ordeal. And then I took to the slopes. I did the pizza.
But the chairlift drops you 20 metres from the front door of this beautiful hotel we're staying in, and you pizzaed to the front door and then said, I've had
He
enough.
took to the slope siren.
Oh, did
You
he
know the
ever?
most degrading bit? I did stack it right at the end, and I stacked it right next to a bright sign that says slow.
Yeah. Well, you haven't lived unless you stacked it at the snow.
All the videos, lucky for me, were captioned on socials.
Of course they were.
If you want to check them out, we are doing Snova. We are live from Mount Buller this morning. Current temp, Loz?
It's minus 1.3, Jase. And look, the sun is just coming up. Well, you can't really see the sun, but there is daylight appearing out there. And there was plenty of snow overnight.
Oh, it was bucketing down.
Yeah, that's more than a
Dumping,
dusting.
you call it. A dumping here, not bucketing.
Gotcha.
A dusting or a dumping.
Yeah.
That's a
the
dumping.
snow term.
Right.
A dumping.
Gotcha.
Dumped.
Hope we get a dump tonight. Like, careful.
Maybe,
Yeah, right.
yeah,
Yep,
maybe
no.
not in Bentley East.
Okay, yep, no, gotcha.
That's very different.
Gotcha.
The clock is ticking. Jason Lawrence, $100,000 minutes.
So, guys, coming up next week, we are celebrating a special birthday. This show is clocking up 100 shows.
We're turning 100.
How's that?
I know. It's flown by
happened
100
quick, hasn't
shows.
it?
I look good for 100.
Triple
So do I.
figures.
it's been such an awesome run here at Nova. We've loved it. We've loved everyone that's been a part of the show. And so to celebrate, we are going, so over 2 weeks, we're going to be giving you the chance to win $100,000.
And it's pretty simple to win it. There is absolutely no skill required.
No, our
talent
sort of
at
game.
all. It's, would you call it dumb luck?
Yep. Very us.
It's very us.
All you have to do is pick which minute in the show between 7 and 9 is the $100,000 minute.
So each day there will be 1 minute in that time that is like the golden minute.
Yep.
And you randomly have to hit the buzzer within that minute, and $100,000 will be
Big
in
buzzer.
your pocket.
Yeah. Big oversized
Is it a big buzzer? Is
Oh,
it
it's
like
a big buzzer.
I've asked
Is
for a
it-
big buzzer.
I had a practice on the buzzer yesterday.
Is it what colour is the buzzer?
The buzzer is red.
It is.
The buzzer is red, but I was having a practice with Mitch and Nate. We did a full big tech meeting. Mm. No one brings a plate to those. It was very boring. But like you hit the button, all the lights go.
Oh.
The studio turns into a rave party. It's very cool.
Brave.
It's very deal or no deal.
Do we know what the minute is?
No. Oh. Not even we. Because
We shouldn't be trusted with that.
that's
We can't be
exactly
trusted.
why
Can't be
we don't know.
trusted. No, it's going to be so much fun. I'm sorry. I'm like nervous already.
So if you want a chance to come in and be in front of the button and go for the $100,000 minute, make sure you are listening next week.
Yes.
Okay? That's how you can actually get in. Hey, last night we had a little celebration for our 100th show as well.
We did, and our gorgeous team, our production team,
Yeah.
organised a cake for us to celebrate our 100th show and also to celebrate our successful start to the journey here at Nova.
I was coming back from the bathroom and one of the guys grabbed me and they go, "You got to sit down, the cake's coming out." And
I
all
know.
I thought
You
was...
hadn't been briefed about
No,
the cake.
so I thought...
I wasn't briefed. Did
I was
you know
like,
about the
we
cake?
missed someone's birthday.
I had an inkling about the cake.
Oh, well, how
Yeah.
did you know about the cake?
Did they bring the cake to...
Well,
Mount Buller?
because Lauren wanted to go to bed.
Yeah.
So I was trying to stop her and I was trying to stifle her bid to have an early night. So I was briefed about the cake.
So the cake came out, and the whole restaurant sung "Happy Birthday," and we're all looking at each other like, "What? Who's
You don't love
no
public happy birthday singing, I know.
No, well, you know
was
what?
nice.
I
It
don't
was
mind
lovely.
it if the whole restaurant's doing it. It's
Yeah,
when
right.
it's like a bit lackluster that you're like, oh.
Where do you sit on
it's
when a
embarrassing.
restaurant has all the staff come around and
Love
gather
it.
around you?
Get
Yeah,
involved.
I
Bring
like
out a
it.
mariachi band.
Do you reckon the staff love it?
No.
Yeah, right.
No. Anyway, the cake came out, and everyone in the restaurant at other tables just saw a cake coming out. So everyone started singing "Happy Birthday." It was no one's birthday, and the beautiful cake said, "Congratulations." It ran out of letters to write "congratulations," so it just said, "Congratulations," and then number one.
Did we pay per letter?
We ran out of money. We ran out of space.
So all night.
Oh, did you get the cake from Mount Buller?
Got it made here.
We need another
Congratulations.
bakery on the mountain and another S.
And I think it was Gen Z who organised it. She said, "It's Nova colours." And I was like, "It's pink and blue.
It's
It looks like a
bright
gender
pink.
reveal cake." She goes, "No, it's red." I'm like, "No, it's pink and blue, sis."
Congratulations, Lauren.
Congratulations, Clint.
Congratulations, Lauren and Jace.
We're
Clint,
having a boy.
Clint wanted to do that thing, like, have you seen on gender reveals at the moment where there's a cake that says congratulations and you put a wine glass in and then
Oh,
you
yes,
pull it
yes.
out?
You
and
cut it
it's-
with the wine glass,
Yes.
and then everyone gets a hoon.
Well,
Is
we
that
should have done that because the way you
Oh,
butchered that
yeah.
cake
Oh.
when you chopped it up, no one wanted to eat it.
It was like a murder.
It was
It'd
like
been
Edward
massacred.
Scissorhands chopped it up and offered us a piece.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations on that
Congratulations,
cake
guys.
cutting.
Good morning, Melbourne, and welcome to your Friday Eve. That snuck up, didn't it?
Didn't it just?
Hello.
What a present that is.
I know.
Friday Eve, we're coming to you from Mount Buller. Look out there.
I know, it's beautiful.
It is like a whitewash out there.
We are live from Aylberg House at Mount Buller. I can tell you now, the lasagna last night was on point.
Oh, I had the spicy vodka pasta.
Did
It was
you?
10
Clint,
out of 10.
Clint just had the vodka.
I had the steak. And it
How's-
was delicious.
We had a team dinner last night.
Yeah.
Grutton.
I had that, like, the pressure of, do you guys all want to share entrees? I'll order for the whole table for like
Oh,
15
yeah, you did well.
Yeah.
Because that's a big job.
You
You were
did
happy
very
with
well.
it?
Yeah, very happy.
The meatballs
Thank
were
you.
good.
He wasn't paying. He was wrapped.
We did overorder in the mains. There was many
thank you to the
pizzas
team.
taken back to the staff
We've
quarters.
been well
I think.
looked after,
Yes,
Jace.
they're an
Yeah.
incredible crew up here. Hey, Clint, any updates on Petrarca and the D's?
So it's been reported today that he had a sit-down dinner or catch-up with the Melbourne Footy Club captain in Max Gawn.
Just the two
and
of them.
and a few other
Really?
teammates as well to try and sort of thrash out the issues. It ended in hugs and high fives, but with Petrarca still
How do you know
saying
that?
he wants out.
How do you know it ended in hugs and high fives? Were they in a public space?
They were. They were at Motor in Hawthorne.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I've
And
been
Max
there. I like
Gorn
that
owns that
place.
restaurant. Yeah.
That's
So there you
interesting
go.
to do
So
the
Maxie
whole...
played the home game.
He
We'll do it
did,
at
he
my
did.
restaurant.
You come to me, big fella. That's
Smart
a power
doing it
move.
in public.
Yes, that's what I was
You
about to
can't
say.
argue in public.
Yeah. I always do that with Lou. If we have to have an argument, I'm like, should we shoot up to Westfield and go to the food court? A couple of things to discuss.
Yeah, good idea. You just keep a lid on that.
No one loses it
No
next
blood
to
can
Schnitz.
be spilt in public.
Exactly
No.
right. Yep. We're going to Westfield. Obviously got dramas.
You're
So-
at Westfield a lot.
So
Jesus.
he's sticking by it. He wants out.
Well, for the time being, I think he still wants out until it's going to be too complex to get out, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Do you think it'll happen? What does your gut say?
My gut says he'll still be playing at Melbourne next year.
And that won't be bloody awkward at all.
My gut says he's going to Carlton.
My gut says the breakfast buffet is about to open.
Oh, is it really? Is it a full buffet?
I believe so.
Melbourne, we are on the hunt for a new Lord Mayor. There's been
Yeah.
lots of chat about this because, let's be honest, Melbourne CBD needs it. We need some things to get us back into
to
the
spruce
city. And one of the most talked about people in this race for the Lord Mayorship, is that what you would call it?
Yeah.
Yeah, to get,
Why not?
do they wear robes?
Oh, yeah. They
The Lord
well,
Mayoral
on special
robes.
occasions, they
It's a
wear
good
robes.
coin. Like the pay.
Well, it's a salary. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be a couple of
Is
100,000.
it like a government job where like you've got to really
I think-
stuff up to get fired?
Yeah, I think you get a mayoral car as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you
With
drive it or a
flags.
Few
driver?
perks. I don't think there's flags.
There's
No
no flags on
No,
the
no
front?
flags.
Do you get a driver?
You'd get a driver,
Or
yeah.
you drive the
No,
mayoral
you'd-
car?
No, you'd get a driver.
Like
Well,
is it
someone-
a van or a luxury car?
It'd be like a statesman.
Gotcha.
You know, a
Oh,
Calais.
yeah,
A
yeah.
Calais.
The statesman.
The long
A
bodied one.
Fairmont.
Can we get something nicer for our Prime Minister than the statesman, please?
Well, someone who might be in the mayoral robes shortly and in the statesman, Clint,
Yep.
is Anthony Koutafidis. We spoke to him the other day and we said to him, what are you going to do to get people back into the city? And I think it's because we asked the question that he went, oh, quick, come up with something.
We need a strategy.
On Mondays, he's going to give people free coffees if you are in the CBD.
A mayoral cart.
I
He
love
said
that.
most Melburnians love coffee and our cafes are renowned around the world for it. So those that make the effort to come into the CBD on a Monday will shout you a coffee. Coffees are limited at one per person.
It's fair enough. Question.
Question.
Does he just have a tab at each coffee shop?
Well, that's-
or is it like
Look-
like specifically set up Cuda coffees?
Look, I don't think it's a Cuda coffee van
Right.
because I think the plan is to put the money into the cafes.
Yeah, right.
And he is shouting them. But that's
I think that's great.
a lot of coffees.
That's good.
Mate.
I like it.
but how do you cap it at one person? Like I go to one coffee shop and then I go to the next coffee shop.
It'll be like the pharmacy. You've got to show
Honesty
your
system.
ID when getting the Sudafed.
You got to hand in a coupon.
Have
Your
had a
driver's license.
Did you have an almond latte somewhere else? I'm going to need to see your license.
Doom
And
is
they-
going to be a coffee registry.
Yes. Yep.
I mean, would you travel into the city to get a free coffee?
No. But I just think like if. I think it's encouraging people to stop working from home, just get back in
Yeah.
the office. And
Just
and
give
you know
them
what?
another
Guys,
reason.
Jokes aside, I got a bloody coffee the other day. $8 for a piccolo.
Yeah, it's insane.
piccolo?
What?
$8.
Where did you go?
Say no, Lee.
$8.
Yeah, around the corner. $8.
For a piccolo.
Yeah, what is this not? $8 for a piccolo.
For
No,
a
it's on.
piccolo?
A piccolo.
A piccolo. Not a piccolo. For $8. Nah.
Oh my God, you two sound like my parents. They used
They've
to
got
sit
that
there
wrong.
arguing over prices.
They've got that wrong. They can't
They've
be right.
surely
Do you reckon
got
they
it
just
wrong.
overcharge
No,
you?
I know.
Cooter's tab is going to be expensive if it's $8
Yeah.
for a
You
piccolo.
got an almond croissant as well, didn't you?
100%.
Oh, now it all makes sense.
Yes.
Hey,
Some of those chili
A
scrambled
meal
eggs.
deal.
what do you get for free? 13, 24, 10. Have you got a little go-to place where, you know, you might go to a cafe, get a little smoko. Jenny always chucks in a free hash brown, little potato cake or something like that.
Didn't you used to have free ice creams at your house?
On tap, Lauren. Dad worked at Streets Ice Cream, and he used to come home with a box of ice creams after every shift.
You had the actual freezer
The
like
actual
at 7-Eleven.
With the slide top.
Paddle Pops, Viennetta,
that's good.
Cornettos,
hang on.
Calippos,
All the
whatever you
Hang on.
flavours.
want.
Viennetta.
Viennetta.
Wow. Would you work at Streets if you got a free Viennetta every day?
I would have to be cut out of my house. I'd be like that guy in A Current Affair. where they
Double
bring
O
the crane in.
bills.
Oh,
Heart.
I thought you only get the Viennetta in the giant pizza Hut family deal.
Magnums.
Okay.
There's sort of sometimes there's something embarrassing about people giving you free things though, don't you think? When you think, oh no, I want to support you, and then they're trying to like I don't know. Paul goes to this barber in Toorak Road. He's such a great guy. And when Maddie Damon was in town, they walked past and Paul took him in to say hi to the barber who loves Matt Damon. And now he won't charge Paul for a haircut. And Paul's like, no, mate. I want to support your business. I want to pay you.
That's pretty cool, though.
And Paul's like, if you don't let me pay, I'm not coming in.
Yeah, but that's Paul being generous. But you know what? If I was a barber and you brought Matt Damon in,
Did they stop
I'd probably
for
give you a
He
free
didn't
couple
cut
of-
his hair. He just said hello.
Did they stop for a photo? And
Yeah, it's on the
is
wall.
there
It's on the wall. It's on the wall. It's on the wall.
Matty didn't want to fade while he was there?
Nah, it's
right,
on the wall.
Yeah, gotcha.
But yeah, the free haircuts.
13 24 10. What have you gotten for free? And in return, we have free stuff to go. 13 24 10. Join us
Free
on
for
the air.
free. Is that what we're doing?
You got it. We got $200 Kogan vouchers up for grabs. Kogan.com helps you get what you want for less. Kogan.com. Now, that is clicking awesome. Each morning when Clint picks up the coffees at My Oh My in Richmond.
Just
this is a scene.
This is great.
do
So,
you get free things?
Well, every now and then, Adam, who we love at My
Shout
Oh My,
out.
shout out.
Shout out?
No, he likes to give me a free espresso. But the issue is that it can be quite busy at that time of morning.
Oh, do you have to
So
make small
everyone
talk?
watches as Adam and I have a little coffee catch-up.
there's like 8 tradies sitting there in high vis.
And we're cheersing our little espresso
Oh, no,
glass.
that's what I mean. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. What, well, everyone's waiting for their coffee.
Yeah.
You're at the counter
Yeah.
chewing up his time.
Oh, they'd
Yeah.
be talking highly about you in the ute, mate. Let me tell you. We are talking freebies.
That's right. Anthony Koutafidis wants to give away free coffees in the city on a Monday. His shout in his bid to become Lord Mayor and to get
On
people
your
into the
Cooter.
city.
Everyone
Good on
loves
you,
a freebie.
Cooter. Everyone loves a freebie.
Hey, power move.
Yeah.
How good is it when you walk into a coffee shop and the barista knows your order? It's just, there's just...
It's like cred.
Yeah, there
I
it
got
is.
cred
Yeah.
around here.
Yeah. I don't need to say double shot latte with a
No.
hint of caramel.
Nah, they know.
Yeah.
Is that what you get?
No, God. No.
So, with a hint of caramel.
Yeah.
Someone get him one of those. I'd like to see his face as he tried to stomach that. All right, let's see what else people are getting for free. Julia in Caulfield, good morning.
Good morning.
What's your freebie? What are you scoring?
So it's my kids. Every
Yes.
time we go into the butcher, they put on a beautiful little smile and they ask for a free Frankfurt. And they get a
yeah.
free little Frankfurt to eat every time.
Like
And,
a cocktail
sometimes-
Frankfurt?
Yeah, cocktail Frankfurt. Sometimes they ask for the big one, but mostly they get the cocktail one.
Okay,
very old
question
school.
about this.
Yeah.
Because in Melbourne, you have to cook a cocktail Frankfurt.
Yeah.
But my fiance, who is a Queenslander,
Just eat some raw dog.
eats some raw dog, and apparently you can.
Yeah.
You're
They're
a Que-
cooked. They're
See?
cooked.
It's a Queensland thing.
The rat's
But
cooked.
you don't want to be doing that.
No.
A cold
But it's actually
Frankfurt.
cooked meat or
Yeah, but
whatever's
it's
in
only
there.
Queenslanders who do that.
Do you dip it in some dead horse?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. God,
I
love
nearly
those little- oh.
died when I saw Paul
yeah,
eating one. I was like,
I'd
what
be
are
worried
you?
I'd get food poisoning.
That is not cooked.
No, you got to
He said,
cook
yes,
it.
it is.
I'll give you a hot tip, mate. Cooking it, uncooking it. That's going to be the least of your dramas when it comes to getting food poisoning from one of those.
Footy Frank.
Yeah. Let's take more calls. 13 24 10. What have you got for free?
Erin in Hillside, good morning. What's your
Morning.
freebie?
Good morning. I used to do some promo work many years ago, and I did the Melbourne marathon for Mother's Day, and we were giving
yeah.
out little packets of tissues and hand sanitizers, and at the end there was that many left over in boxes that they just said, here, take them. So I had my garage stacked full of tissues and hand sanitizers.
Oh, my
and
gosh,
I still have some.
Was this pre-COVID? Because you could have done
Yes,
a
it was.
serious black market on
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I did very seriously consider selling them at the back of the car in the shopping centre.
Yeah.
I can imagine your house getting raided by the cops. Just for hand sanitizer.
Remember the hand sanitizer shortage?
Oh, mate.
Oh, my
And
gosh.
then the
when you
little
couldn't
breweries.
get sanitizer.
Little breweries stopped making gin and started making
did
hand
too.
sanitizer.
Because the gin distilleries
Yes,
was
yeah.
the same machine.
It was
That's right.
horrible with tonic. Let's go to Alicia in Ashburton. G'day, Alicia. What'd you get for free?
Good morning. My butcher got me 2 whole snappers
Okay,
when he
I'm
went
obviously
out
going.
fishing.
I'm going to the wrong butcher
Yeah.
because everyone's getting free stuff from their butcher.
Yeah. What do you mean he
Snappers.
gave you 2
Great.
whole snappers?
Got
What
to
was,
support the butchers.
Like
how
whole
did that
fish.
happen?
Whole fish. We had chatting about, he's a great butcher, so we keep chatting. We talk about fish. He goes, next time I go out to the Western Port, I'll grab you some. And then I went, oh, yeah, nice. And then a couple of weeks later, I came in and he goes, oh, you weren't in yesterday. And I said, no. Anyway, he goes, I've got your fish for you. And he comes from the back and there are 2 whole snapper. He's cleaned them all for me and they were fabulous.
I think
that's a good butcher.
I think the butcher's fancying you.
Do you reckon the butcher's got the hots for it?
Yeah, I don't think the butcher's handing out snapper to just everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my butcher's never offered me a couple of snapper.
Absolutely.
He went out fishing and caught them for her.
Yeah, I think someone's got a little crush on.
You know what? I do love a local butcher though. You can't beat it.
Yeah, see, we got recommended a really good butcher down Hampton Way. Right, when we first moved here. It was a very bougie one.
Yeah.
Meatsmith.
How good is Meatsmith?
Now, the only problem
you
is...
can't pay your rent after
Well,
you've
that's
been
the
to
issue.
Meatsmith.
I went in about 20 minutes before they closed, so all the little prices were gone from the window.
I don't even know
So
if
I'm
they have prices in
Well,
the
I was
window
raw
at Meatsmith.
dogging it. I had no idea how much mince was, and I'm like, I'll grab 2 of those steaks, 2 of those, 2 of those.
How much?
Oh, Clint, I felt like I got 2 steaks, and they were like, oh, that'll be $85, mate. And the place was full.
And then you get those little mustards. Don't even look at the price
You
tag
can't
on those
put it back.
mustards.
No, there was no way. No, I mean, I had to actually overcompensate. Be like, 85, what a bargain. You must be having a sale.
Meatsmith is so good though. I don't know why their meat's so good, but
I can't afford to go back. Well, good morning, Melbourne. Happy Friday Eve, guys. This is Snova.
it is Snova. We are coming to you from the top of Mount Buller. Look out there. Not great visibility this morning.
Specifically, where are we, Mr. Stanaway?
Oldberg House,
And it
Jase.
is an absolute cracking location.
How good's this restaurant?
What a
The food was
spot.
so good last night.
Accommodation was very nice.
Cocktails?
Oh, it's a bit early, but thank you.
They were good.
Oh,
and
sorry.
you trialled plenty of them last
No,
night.
I decided to dabble in the fireball shot
Oh,
department.
my God.
Fireball.
How did that go down, Jase?
Well, you thought it was Schoolies week. So
we're going to need some Gaviscon.
Oh, how's the heartburn?
Oh, it's not great this
that was
morning.
Clint last night, actually. Hey, has anybody got any tablets? I was like, oh, God, this escalated.
Yeah.
Gaviscon? Anyone got Gaviscon?
Yeah, you have a few margaritas and a few fireballs and oof.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
it hits you, doesn't it?
Yep. Dad's got reflux.
Fireball is a very snow
It
beverage,
is,
though.
yeah.
Because it warms you from the
Absolutely.
inside.
I'll tell you what, I've got to bring the kids up here. This is a cracking location.
Yeah.
All the kids dressed up in their snow gear look so cute as well.
I love that Jase has just discovered it. Like he never knew families were visiting the snow.
No, I
For the
didn't.
last 24 hours, he's been like, look at all these families and kids.
Look at them, they're all having fun. And here we are, fighting in Bentley East.
You can put your kids in ski school and they go for like
Just leave them.
5 hours
You
and you
leave
pick them up.
Do you ever get them?
There's someone else's problem.
Yeah.
So what, and you pick them up at the end of the season?
Yeah. yeah.
That's incredible.
No, you
Just
pick
riding
them up
the
at the end
lift
of the day
over
and they're
and over and over.
exhausted.
What a
Another bowl of
service.
spaghetti and they go to sleep and do the same thing again the next day. See ya.
That's living.
That's living.
Mount Buller's season membership is on sale soon, and the early bird offer is the best value on unlimited skiing and boarding for 2025 with a ton of discounts and member perks included. So get in quick
Yeah,
for
now's
that.
the time to do it for next year.
Yeah, thanks to the team as well for looking after us.
Oh, no, I've... Look, they've really looked after us. I've loved it, but I do have one issue.
Oh, here we go. Is it too cold for you?
No. We'll get to my issue and see if you agree next on Nova 100. We are live from Mount Buller this morning. We are calling it Snova. Some of our winners have just popped by to join us at breakfast. This is the lady whose partner's got a sore groin.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no. No.
Oh, no, different. No, your
Different
partner's
groin or
partner.
different partner?
different partner. Your partner's groin's okay. Right. Okay.
There you go. Different group. Different
Sorry.
group.
My bad.
We'll get to the bottom of that. Yeah.
To be fair,
you know
everyone
what
looks
I
the
mean.
same in ski gear.
They really do, don't they?
Mm.
How's me on the when I was cutting it up on the slopes yesterday?
Cutting it up.
Stop saying that.
I had to say to this guy, I'm so sorry, mate, to cut you off. And then I realised it was Brody, our executive producer, but I just didn't know because he had the goggles on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. That's the good thing about skiing. You're anonymous. You zip down the mountain. If you get in someone's eye, it's like, oh, sorry.
I got an issue.
Well, we'll never see each
Were
other
you
again.
zipping down the mountain?
That's one way to put it. I have a small issue with the whole skiing situation.
What is it? Skiing's great. I can have an issue with it.
When
It's
I-
hard, though. It's not easy.
No. That's all fun. It's the getting the higher gear.
Yeah, you need a lot of equipment.
I went down yesterday. I opted...
Because what did you come with? Like, did you have anything in your inventory at home that you thought, I'll wear this to the snow? Or did you come here and say, I'm going to hire everything from boots to pants to jackets to hats to helmets to goggles to gloves?
I bought 3 pairs of board shorts, 1 pair of thongs, and a pair of Nikes.
You idiot.
Where were you going to wear your thongs?
Around the hotel.
Oh, Godfather. He's your mate.
He's your man.
Not my mate. He's a Queenslander.
He came
Let's
with the
send him
show.
back. If I see you in thongs at the snow, I'm sending you back to Queensland.
Here is the issue I have with the high gear. when they gave me the helmet,
Yeah.
they have the size on the outside.
Oh, my goodness. Do too. What? Your bonce isn't that big, is it?
Yeah. The guy at the high shop said this is the biggest they make the helmets.
Extra, extra large. You have a big head. You have a
Can
big
you put
bonce.
it on? Can you whack it
Oh,
on?
I look like a
Come on.
fat kid about to be shot out of a cannon.
Here we
Let's
go.
see.
Ready? Close
Here
your
we go.
eyes. Eyes closed. Go.
Oh my God.
Is it slimming?
No.
No.
Not really. Wow.
Extra, extra large.
You do look like a stunt man.
Yeah.
Not like the
a cheap one.
Not like the movie star.
No, right, gotcha.
The stunt man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a helmet guy, am
Well,
I?
it's for
It's
ease.
important.
Yeah, I know, but
It's for ease of the staff, so that they can just go, oh, there's the extra, extra large. We'll give it to this guy.
it's like when we're in New Zealand, I did, you know how you can
But it
jump
is
off the
written on
building?
the side.
Like they
Jump
have
off the
that,
building.
they have that sky tower,
Oh,
and you can
yeah,
jump
yeah,
off
yeah,
with the
like
cable.
abseil.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
The only problem is before you go up, they weigh you because they have to adjust the bungee cable.
What, on the Biggest Loser scale?
Yeah. Du-du-du-du-du. And then they get a texter, and the guy at the base of the tower writes your weight on the palm of your
no.
hand, and you have to get in the lift with everybody else that's going to do the jump, and you're going up.
Everyone's judging. Everyone's judging.
Just so degrading.
Well, remember when we love skiing in our family, and so I got my own ski boots fitted, because ski boots can be uncomfortable, but
Yeah.
you can get them made so they
Custom.
If you ski a lot, and they molded
Yep.
to your feet, so they're very comfortable.
These are the clicky ones. Click, click.
Yeah. And you get the inserts kind of molded to you. So I was getting mine done, and I'm in the shop, and it's as an adult, there's not many times you sit on like the steps.
I
You know,
know.
like as a kid.
Oh, the steps.
Did they
remember the
bring out the Mathers
Yeah.
metal measuring?
They did.
Yeah.
They do that. And she goes, and then they have these like template boots that you try on, and then they work out the best fit.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh no, we're going to need the wide fit. And I was like, can you keep your voice down? She's like, we need the wide fit. And I was like, can you not embarrass me
We got a whitey over here.
while I'm sitting on the steps
There's only one thing worse.
with the kids?
Are you going to be wearing these socks when you're skiing? I hate that one too. Oh, I don't know.
Go for a little jog around.
Oh, no, the athlete's foot when they've got the little running track
I
in the shop.
still got trauma from that.
Yep.
And Mum would be like, how do they feel? How do they feel? Your toes touching then? Go for a little jog. And I'm like, Mum, I'm not going for a jog. I want to go for a jog.
How do they look? Use that funny little mirror that's just off the floor.
Why is that so
It's
embarrassing?
so degrading.
Any shoes. Go for a little walk and see how they feel.
The clock is ticking. Jason Lauren. $100,000 minutes.
I'm so excited about this. Next week, we clock up 100 shows on Nova 100, and to celebrate, we are going to be giving a heap of our listeners the chance to win $100,000.
How good. And it is so easy. There is no skill
Simple.
required, no talent required.
It's very us.
Just a big old guess.
Yeah.
It's very, it's a bit of dumb luck, really.
Yeah.
Which pretty much sums up this show.
So make sure you are listening on Monday. Each day we'll pick someone to come into the studio. They will sit in front of a giant red button. All they have to do is pick which minute between 7 and 9 is worth $100,000.
Yeah, it's going to be like a mystery golden minute almost.
So if you're just sitting there and you're like, I reckon it's right now, you hit the button,
Bang.
and if that is the minute, you win $100,000.
We
How
got confetti
good.
cannons.
We've got all that.
Surely.
Have we? Good.
We've
Surely
also
we've got
need-
fireworks,
we-
I reckon.
also got some bribes.
Some bribes.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm thinking like if they've been sitting there, they haven't hit the button, it's 8
Oh.
o'clock.
Or we might give them like an ultimatum.
Yeah, might go, you know what? Here's a couple of grand. Walk now.
Take this instead.
Yeah.
Walk
Oh.
or hit the button now?
No, walk.
No.
Just walk.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Forfeit the 100,000.
Exactly.
I like it. I like
So,
the sounds of that.
Make sure you are listening from Monday. We'll be doing it for a couple of weeks here on Nova, giving you the chance to win a truckload of money.
Yes, $100,000 for 100 shows. And to celebrate the 100 shows, we've been going through some of our favourite moments from the past 100 shows, Clint. Now, I'm not sure this was Jase's favourite moment.
It was
but you and I
ours.
thoroughly enjoyed this.
Didn't we
because
just?
For months, Jase had been talking about this toothache he had. And he was so sure it was a toothache, but he refused to go to the dentist. He wouldn't go to a doctor.
Anyone got any Nurofen?
I was throwing it back like Tic Tacs.
We'd been at him, hadn't we? Go to the dentist.
every day.
Go
Honestly.
to the ENT or whatever it's ENT.
Ear, nose, and throat.
Yeah, the ENT.
I
Go
had
and
my
get a
wife
checkup,
at
bro.
me about it. I had you at me about it.
And you wouldn't go.
Well, I got the tooth removed, but then it sort of caused more damage. But then you wore me down, and I made
we
the
wore you
booking.
down to go and do something to look after yourself.
And didn't you love the results?
So he actually went to
Yes,
his
I would.
15-minute doctor's appointment that he couldn't possibly find the time to attend for the last 6 months.
What's the diagnosis?
So the gap from the tooth has started to heal.
That's great news. That's a positive.
Therefore, bringing the swelling down.
Which is
However,
generally what happens when you have a tooth removed.
the doctor was quite surprised from the CT scan that I have a bent nose with what he refers to as fatty cartilage.
He's got a fat,
You got a fat nose.
fat bent nose.
So is that the bulbous thing that I was referring to? That's your nose.
As you can see, the
Where's
bump.
the fatty
Can
cartilage?
you see the bump in my nose?
It's bent.
That's the bump there.
He's got a fat bent nose and he needs a nose job, didn't they say?
He said we could be looking at surgery.
It looks like the Great Ocean
Can we
Road.
design you a new nose?
I might have to get a
Michael
nose
Jackson.
job.
I'm thinking Michael Jackson style.
If you get a nose job and come in,
With two black eyes. With two
That-
black eyes.
that'll do,
And
mate.
a bandage around
That'll
his
do, mate.
face. Like a real housewife of Beverly Hills. But so is it just cosmetic, the nose job? Or is it, because so far we've got no explanation as to why you've been whinging about a sore face the whole time.
Well,
because they said you were born like this.
He was born this way.
He was born with a fat bent nose. Sing it, Lady Gaga.
He said that is a
You got Baby I Was Born This Way on
He
there.
said that
Come
is
on.
a lot of fatty cartilage.
How have
So-
you
So
got,
it is
how have you
cosmetic.
got fat in your nose?
While you're there, you might
He's going to get
a bit-
lipo up his snorkel.
So
No, so listen, okay? The first option is steroids, okay? to break
What do you
down,
mean? Like as in gym steroids?
To break down the fatty cartilage.
Oh.
However, the doctor looked at me and he goes, I don't know if we're going to be able to get them up your nose.
Oh, you have to put the steroids. You have to put the steroids up your nose.
What?
How
Like
do you
a
get them up
cream?
there?
Like a steroid spray. But he said, your cartilage is so fatty, we're not sure it's going to take
Fat
the
cartilage.
steroid.
Can you breathe?
No, this is the problem. I'm snoring.
But you're 42. How have you only realised this now?
I haven't slept very well my whole life. We are at Mount Buller this morning. We're doing Snova.
We are. Oldberg House, to be precise, Jase. Thank you for the hospitality. The crew
Oh.
here at Mount Buller. Superb.
Food incredible. The toast over dinner, questionable.
Should we reprise it this morning?
Absolutely not. Next time, I don't think we do open mic night. We just tuck into the mains. Hey, we are live at Mount Buller this morning. How good's this, right? Mount Buller is celebrating 100 years of skiing this year. It's Australia's most accessible premier alpine resort, just 3 hours drive from Melbourne. It's a beautiful drive as well. So this joint's celebrating 100 years, right? Coming up, we're about to be joined by a skier who is 101 years old.
He's still skiing.
Yeah, he is still skiing. He is still skiing. Before we get to him, though, I want to go outside Lozzie. Oh, this is reprising your weather girl.
Here
one.
we go.
All right, I'm outside.
Do you want me to throw to you as if you're on weekend
Yes,
today?
please.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
walking
yeah.
outside right now.
And now with the hit of your weather, here's Lauren Phillips.
Good morning. It's bloody cold here. I'm outside. I'm walking around to the window where you pansies are sitting inside.
Oh, it's lovely in here.
Look, it's -1.5. The bomb app says it feels like -9.5.
Bit of a wind chill.
Yeah, a bit of a bit of wind chill. Yes. There is not a single soul on the chairlifts as yet. In fact, there is. I don't think anyone else in Mount Buller is awake other than us, guys.
Why is it in snow gear
Yes.
you look like one of the Playboy bunnies, and then in snow gear and the big furry
What?
jacket, I look like a pimp?
I
Like-
wouldn't exactly describe me as a Playboy bunny.
No, like a
this
snow
morning.
bunny. Like you look great. It was supposed to be a compliment.
Oh, look, I'm not so sure
I think
about
there's
the
a
Playboy
difference
bunny
between
thing,
a
but
snow bunny and a Playboy bunny. And this Playboy bunny is getting frostbite holding this
How's the
microphone.
grotto? No, I just mean like Lauren
Cold
in
out
the,
here,
in the
guys.
big fur coat and everything. Like
Yeah.
rocks the snow look.
more an Eskimo.
Yes. I put on
think-
one of those jackets.
No,
and
I'm going to go
just like,
Playboy bunny. Clint.
Yeah, right.
I'm
So-
in my lingerie out here. No wonder I'm so cold. It is fresh out here, though, guys. But there was plenty of snow
lot
overnight.
of white stuff, yeah.
So it was quite patchy last night, but plenty of snow fell overnight, and it's beautiful, and if not a little chilly out here.
I cannot wait to meet this guy, though.
What guy?
The 101-year-old.
Hugh Hefner.
Hugh Hefner of Mount Buller.
Yeah, it'd be good for you to
Is he in
catch
a
up
row?
again.
Can I come back in yet,
I think
guys?
he's. Is he brown bread?
Our next guest.
No,
Oh, no,
Hugh.
no. Hugh
Yeah, Hugh Hefner.
Yeah, he is.
Hugh Hefner.
Yeah. He's a bit on the nose.
All right,
too.
guys, this has been fun. I'm going to wind it up and go back inside.
Okay, all right. You make your way back
You
inside.
guys just stay in there by the fire with your fireballs and your hot toddies.
Clint, would you like another bacon egg slider?
I hate
Please,
you.
pass
I hate
over.
you.
Yeah, right, no worries.
Thank you.
Dibs on Lawrence. We are up at Mount Buller. Now, how good's this, right? Mount Buller is clocking up 100 years, right, of just the ultimate skiing destination. Our next guest can vouch for it because he's been there every step of the way.
That's right. We're very excited this morning, Clinty. We are here at Mount Buller for 100 years of
Yes.
Mount Buller. It's 100 of our shows as well. And
Yeah.
so it was only fair we got the biggest legend of the mountain to join us this morning.
He's a legend at the slopes. He's also a legend on the tennis court as well because he's all of 100 years and he's still playing tennis and still skiing every day. Henry Young, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning and thank you for having me.
Henry Young, you are 101 and you were skiing on the slopes here at Mount Buller all day yesterday.
Yes, and it'll be even better today because we've got snow now, which is wonderful.
Henry, you ski better than me.
Oh, well,
He's been doing
it's
it for
nice to know
100
that I
years.
ski better than somebody.
He's got
but
experience.
It's 20 years really since I skied, so I'm really just, I thought it'd be like riding a bike. I'd just come back to it, but it's taking time. But
So,
I'm getting there.
Henry, you haven't skied for 20 years. What made you want to come back to Mount Buller?
Because I love skiing, and I used to ski regularly every year. But I think tennis has really taken over my skiing, so that and I play overseas as well, and so, so it's been 20 years since I skied.
You played at the Masters World Individual Championships, is that right?
Yes, that's right.
And how did you go on the tennis court?
Well, I've got to play down in the over 80s. It's every 5 years in the Masters, and they've now, thank God, got over 85, so it's not going to be quite so hard.
Well, I can't imagine there'd be too many competitors in the over 100 category, Henry.
You might
So
be playing
over
yourself.
85s it is.
But I'm retired. You know, I've got time, and it's a wonderful thing about being retired. You do have time, and you can look after yourself, and I do that, and I love my sport, and so I indulge myself.
So you said you haven't skied in 20 years. You've come back to Mount Buller this year, and you were hoping it would be like riding a bike. And was it like riding a bike? Did you pick it up easily?
No, it was. Well, I suppose it is like riding a bike. You fall off the bike, and I've got one of these watches that tell you when you do a major fall.
Oh, you've got an Apple Watch. You're cooler than me. And you're 101.
6 people were alerted yesterday that I had a fall.
Oh, my nan has one of those watches, and if she has a four-wheel,
I need one of those, and I'm half your age, Henry.
That'd be going off a
a
lot
lot.
with you skiing, James.
You're not really tiring unless you have a fall or
so
two.
you-
You've got to have it as part of the deal.
I've got to say, you look amazing.
Yeah, you do.
What's the
I'm
secret?
lucky. I'm not only lucky, I'm born in Australia, and really we are the lucky country, and that's why I'm here today, is that it's such a wonderful country. You know, we've got everything here, and we don't really appreciate it as much until you go away,
Yeah.
and then you realise just how lucky we are.
Well, Henry, thanks for your service as well, because you're a fighter pilot in World War II, I understand.
Yes, that's right. I was a seafaring pilot. Well, no, during the war, I played Corsairs. And then after the war, I loved it so much that when Australia started a fleet here, I served in the Royal Navy during the war. And when Australia started a fleet here after the war, bought themselves a carrier, the three of us who had flown together during the war said, you know, I was in New Zealand, and he said we should go across and join up again because they'd love us. Part of the deal was that the Royal Navy would supply pilots for the first 2 years while they trained up Air Force pilots to Navy standard. And the Air Force hate me saying that.
So don't get in a snowball fight with you because you're a good shot.
Well, I
basically.
was actually just about to ask, Henry, you and I want to race together down the slopes later. Who you reckon would win?
Yes. Well, I'm not racing now anymore, but
I'd put my money on you, mate.
Yeah.
I'm getting better.
I'm sitting here going, you have been around for everything. Police Academy 1, Police Academy 2,
All the milestones, Jase. All the
World
milestones.
Wars, like just, you've seen it all.
Henry, you are a living legend.
Over 100, and he's on the slopes. Like, that is just incredible, mate. We really appreciate you joining us this morning.
Henry, well, it's been my pleasure. You know, everyone's very nice to you when you get over 100, and Mount Bull has been very nice to me.
Did you get the letter? Did you get the letter from
Oh,
the Queen
yeah.
or the King?
I'm sorry.
Did you get the letter for when you turned 100 from the Queen?
Yes. I got from the Queen and the Premier and the Prime Minister. You know, they deluge you.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Do you put that on the fridge? Like, where do you do? Like, you put it in a nice frame and display it?
No, I don't think I have. Maybe I should, but I've got it where I can put my hand on it.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
good man.
Do you believe in après ski? A beer after you have a ski?
Yes, but the après ski, I think, is a big part of every skier's life.
Absolutely, Henry. You're speaking my language.
Have you heard of a fireball?
Can we get around?
Do
Around the
Do you
fireballs,
have
please?
to ski to have the après? I know it's technically afters. Are you allowed to just come to the snow and have a drink
No,
without
no,
skiing?
it's my hearing. All Fleet Air pilots are deaf. You know, it's just part of the deal. You can't go on a flight deck these days without earmuffs. It's a chargeable offence, but not in my day. You know
what?
We were done, and you can imagine with all the planes revving up before they take off, you become deaf. And
Well,
Yeah,
you're doing
that's
very well, Henry.
We haven't gone to war. How does that explain our hearing, Clint?
Sorry?
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Henry, thank you so much for joining us, mate. You're an absolute legend. We really appreciate it.
Round of applause for Henry,
Yeah,
everybody.
Henry,
Yes.
101 and still on the slopes. This is Snowber. A little bit of wind and cloud around today. Going for tops of 17. You guys you still haven't seen the Katy Perry movie, have you?
I still haven't seen the Katy Perry movie, but I do love Katy Perry. I love Her Little Life with Orlando Bloom. I love them. What were they doing the other day?
He's not in it.
Oh.
Spoiler alert.
Weren't they were jumping out of
movie's like
helicopters or something
6
the
years
other
old.
day?
Yeah, the movie's like 10 years old, Clint. It's not a spoiler alert. But you see the moment her and Russell break up, and she's in the makeup chair just about to take to the
Oh,
stage.
it's the Russell Brand era.
Yes. Yeah, I
Wasn't
can't
that a
believe-
time?
Can't believe you haven't seen
What's
it.
happened to him? No.
Oh, no.
No.
We love Katy Perry.
We love
very
Katy
We love
Perry.
Katy Perry in her Orlando Bloom era.
Yes.
Yeah, they're cool.
Toodles, Russell. Hey, important weekend. It's Father's
It
Day.
is.
It is.
Sunday.
Sunday
It's
is
Father's
Father's
Day.
Day.
Father's Day is Sunday.
Father's
It is
Day is
Father's
Sunday.
Day on Sunday.
Yes.
What day?
Sunday. What are you doing for the great man? Bobby?
Me. I've got to talk to my dad about this
Oh, no.
because I am
What are you doing? Taking him
awa-
out? You doing lunch?
I am away this weekend.
Where are you taking him?
So here's the thing.
Where are you
I am away for Father's Day, which I haven't told Dad yet. In fact, you know what? You know how you said when you have a fight with your wife, Jase, you do it in a public place so you can't actually argue with each other?
Westfield
This
Food
is like
Court.
me announcing to my dad, sorry, Dad, I'm away for Father's Day. He'll be listening. But because I'm away for Father's Day, his birthday is in November, so I've already booked a bougie birthday lunch to make up for the lack of Father's Day.
Have you been shopping?
Do you go to the
Is
lunch?
that acceptable?
You go to the lunch.
Yeah, I've booked him. I booked the fam in for a beautiful lunch for his birthday, hoping that might get me out
You
of...
get him a present?
Oh,
Father's-
yes, I have got him many gifts to make up for me being away this weekend.
What do you got him?
No, remember
Oh, it's a
she's-
surprise.
No, remember she told us.
Surprise.
And Bobby, if you're
It's a
listening,
surprise.
it is a cracker.
It's big as
In
well.
fact, Clint and I
Is
were
it?
like,
It's massive. I can't believe you.
I think you might be
I
tricking
can't
him.
believe you splurged that much cash.
I've always wanted to say to my parents, here's the keys, it's all yours. Like, for you to be able to do that for Bobby, it's going to
Well.
mean the world to him.
He's going to love his hat from the Mount Buller gift shop.
While riding his new jet ski.
It is Father's Day. What have you got your dad?
I've been shopping.
Have you?
Yeah,
As
it's
if?
all done. I have.
What is it?
I'm not saying
He
because he's a
doesn't-
listener to this
he
show.
doesn't listen to the
He
show.
loves the
He
show.
has better things to do
He
than listen
loves
to
the
this show.
show.
I'll give you a hot tip, John. Clint hasn't bought you anything yet.
No.
You know what my boys are doing today? Father's Day store
Oh.
at school.
Oh, enjoy your pot plant.
Potpourri.
Is it still
oh,
pot
that's
plants?
Mother's Day still.
We used to have to paint the pot plant, paint the pot.
I don't think it's
and
a
then
pot
we could
plant.
put the plant.
Handkerchiefs?
Yeah. If anyone
Mug.
needs me to sign anything, I'll have a new gold pen on Monday too.
Greatest dad ever mug.
Yes. No, I've got that last year.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, you
They
can't,
fill it with
can't get any
chocolates.
better than that. I used to eat the chocolates before I'd give Dad the money.
Oh,
Strong.
of course.
Hey, we are going to be celebrating tomorrow an incredible dad here in Melbourne. I can't say much at this point because it is a big surprise, but we're going to
This
help
one's
out.
going to pull at the heartstrings.
Oh yeah. It's, you know what? It's going to be a big reality check.
Yeah.
There's a family out there that are doing it really tough, but their attitude is just incredible.
They're amazing.
And tomorrow we cannot wait to introduce you to them. You'll hear it tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock. They're coming in under the
Under the guys?
That's the one. As a lie. We've told them they're coming in for something
You've
completely
told a
different.
lie?
I know. Told them they're coming in for something completely different, but we've actually organised the ultimate surprise for them, and they are so deserving.
Yeah. This is going to be a really special day for us tomorrow and for
Yeah.
this family in Melbourne that need our help.
Yeah.
Gwyneth Paltrow is making a return to the big screen. She's set to join Timothy Chalamet in the ping pong movie Marty Supreme. You enjoyed that one, Jase, did you? Talk to me.
Big news day.
The ping pong
That was our
movie.
little hit of entertainment.
Yeah,
What
right.
happens in the ping pong movie?
We'll move over entertainment tonight.
We're going to have to find out.
We are live from the snow.
What is it like down in the city? We're at Mount Buller right now. Visibility, not great. It's about
Oh, no.
nearly -2 out there.
Oh, no.
What's
What?
wrong?
I gave away the goggles I just bought.
Already?
Invisibility's down.
Who did you give them to?
Well, after I did 20 metres, I thought that was it. I was going to retire from skiing.
I think it's not a bad idea for you to retire, actually.
You signed them and gave them to someone.
The problem is I've got to get my ski gear back to the high shop, which is
Oh,
the
yeah.
bottom of the slopes.
It sounds like a you problem, Jase. You're going to have to go down the mountain eventually. Why don't we put you... Do you want to go on a skidoo?
Oh, they look fun.
They do, actually.
No, I think you should go down on your skis. Make him go.
This is called Burke Street, this run right here. It's
Very
very,
busy.
very busy.
Hey,
So
you-
if
you
you
can
can
pizza all
if
the
you
way
can
down.
snow plow down, that'd be good.
Do you know what they've got at the top? Clint, you were with me yesterday when we were checking them
bar?
out. No, Loz. The cops have snow patrol vehicles.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
That is
snow
sick.
popo.
Yeah, the snow popo.
Well, there's still rules on the mountain.
They are actually going to be joining us this morning after 8:30. We are going to be probing the snow
snow popo.
popo.
The
Yeah.
snow popo.
What a gig. Like, they just get to stay up here for a week, hit the slopes.
Well, no, they're not just skiing. They're working.
Well, they got the radar out on Burke Street. See how quick people are going. No, is there a speed?
sir, that
is
is
there a
illegal.
speed limit?
Surely there's not
There's
a
no speed limit.
Are you
No.
joke? Is that a
I
joke?
don't know. I just thought,
I honestly believed him.
There's a speed limit.
Yeah.
Oh my
got him.
God.
Do they do RBT?
Sorry, Mr. Hawkins, if you could get off the mountain, please. You are skiing way too slowly. Don't drink and ski. That's a bad idea.
No.
Because then you don't get a ride down in the skidoo. You get a ride down in ski patrol.
Yeah.
The ones in the red with the big cross on it.
I saw the sled of shame in action too.
yeah.
Yeah, that's not great for the credibility.
Yeah, the torn calf sled. That's the old man injury.
Let's do it from Mount Buller to Geelong. Morning, Benny. How are you?
Morning, Ben.
Good morning. How are you?
We're
we are
good, Ben. You normally play along with the $5,000 question when you're in the car. How do you go?
Yes. It's a bit of a mixed bag. Probably 50% of the 5K questions I get.
Right.
50-50.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
Hey, I see here you're a lover of board games. What's your go-to, Benny?
Yes. Have you ever heard of Catan?
No.
Sounds smart.
Is that like Guess Who?
Yes. It's a very strategic game that you got to...
So it's like Battleship.
Very strategic.
E3. You sunk my tug.
Excuse me?
Tugboat.
You
Sorry.
played Battleship before?
Yeah.
Aussie?
Have you not played Battleship?
No.
What sort of
What do you
upbringing
mean?
do
Is that
you
where you
have?
put the little beads in?
Yes, yeah.
I think I never
it
really
goes,
knew how it went.
You haven't lived until you
No.
play Battleship.
We're a Monopoly house and it
No,
ended in
you'd
tears.
you'd be a Cluedo house.
Or
No.
Game of Life.
Oh, Game of Life. He's so pov.
Operation was my favourite. Remember you had to pull
Oh,
the,
yeah.
Oh,
the
yeah.
body parts out
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the tweezers.
Oh, we digress.
All right. Okay, Ben, here's the go. Do you want to go an easy question for $50, medium question for $500, or take on the hard one for $5,000?
Got to go the hard one. 5K all the way.
Go
All
big
right,
or
let's do
go
it.
home.
$5,000.
Okay, you're going to hear a question and then you're going to get a 3, 2, 1 countdown. You have to answer within that time. If your answer is correct, $5,000 will be in your back pocket.
You ready to go?
Yep.
For $5,000, here comes Your question, remember, if you don't know, guess.
What is the emergency number in Jamaica?
3, 2.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, he did it. He guessed. That's a good guess.
It's a
1,
good
2,
guess.
3.
Strong
What was
guess.
the answer? Because you knew this, Clint.
119.
Yes, 119.
Yeah.
Not 911, 119. And I don't know how anyone would know that. How did you know that?
I saw it on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire once, or Millionaire Hot Seat. Sorry.
Ah, yeah.
Before it got
Is that where we're ripping these
the lemon and
questions
SARS.
Oh, sorry, Ben.
Thanks for giving it a crack,
On you, Benny.
mate.
119.
Yeah, old
Just
Jamaica.
in case.
Well, if I'm ever in Jamaica, I'll make sure I keep that handy in case of emergency.
Question, if you dial 911 here, does it go to 000 anyway?
No, I don't believe so.
Don't try.
Give it a go.
Don't
No,
try. Don't
no,
try.
no.
No one try that.
No.
Please don't try that. Because if it does work, we're going to be clogging the phones. Don't do it.
What are you, 8
I know.
years old?
I can
Well,
imagine.
You're
you-
the one who asked.
No, I can see people in their cars right now reaching for their. Don't do it. Don't. Mum's going to get mad if you
Jase,
do that.
Phone down.
Hey, it's just gone 19 past 8. Coming up next.
Don't do it.
We shouldn't laugh at someone else's expense, but
Unless
this
it's
morning,
yours. We like doing that.
well, this morning we're going to, because I've got something that is going to put you in the best mood going into a Thursday.
Okay.
This is going to put a smile on your face. You're going to have a bloody good laugh about it, and I'll get it on the air on the other side of this. Friday Eve, this is Nova 100, or today we're calling it Snova. It is Jase and Lauren. Clint's here as well. We are live from Mount Buller.
We are. We're at our Oldberg house. We had a delicious dinner here last night. Sort of like returning to the scene of the crime when you come back here at 6 o'clock in the morning, isn't it?
Yeah, if everyone can have a look around for my credibility, I left it here last night. If
Smells
anyone
like
finds it.
fireball.
I also left my room key here somewhere last night, and someone had to get me into my to get the manager to get me into my room.
Did you?
Yeah, I had to do the walk of shame. I went to the room and I was like, I've
Have you
lost my
found the key?
Back down I go. Back down to reception. Oh, we're going to have to get the overnight manager out. Excuse me, I've lost my key.
This is why we can't take the team out, honestly.
No, we do it once a year.
But yeah, we are live from Mount Buller. Don't forget, Mount Buller is celebrating 100 years of skiing this year, and it's Australia's most accessible premier alpine resort, just 3 hours drive from Melbourne.
Yes, and I highly recommend the Wood Restaurant. We had a delicious meal and cocktails last night.
In fact, you know what? If you recommend it, Lauren, next time they do ads on this station,
What have I done? I
They
knew this
should-
was a stitch up.
they should
About
hire
me.
you to do the ads,
I had nothing to do with it.
because you're very good.
Don't.
at
What
that
is
sort
it?
of thing.
Is this what I said before? Don't.
So I just go back for a second. How long have you been in the entertainment industry?
Nearly 20 years, Jason.
20 years.
Showing my age.
So at the 20-year mark, you'd think you'd nail a script.
We do.
Well, she's-
We do a lot of little scripts here, and sometimes we get a little tongue-tied, twisted.
And sometimes companies go, you know what? We know you're passionate. Let's hire you to do the script.
Passionate about the product.
Passionate about
Yeah.
the product, Clint. You can't be
mean-
telling me about the product unless
I know
you're passionate
exactly
about
what
it.
you're going to do, and that's really annoying.
Can you?
I mean, Lauren Phillips is the gal you want. Is
Saying your brand.
Exactly. The name, you know.
As long as it's easy to say.
Yeah,
Because
I'm glad
the other
this one
day,
wasn't live.
the end of the show, Lauren goes, guys, do you mind just waiting? I just need to belt out a quick script.
Yeah, it was
Well-
2 lines.
2 lines. And this is how it ended up.
Choose between 2 gift options, the Lift or the Glow gift. Also discover Ebra... I'm just going to do this second half in 15 seconds because it's too hard. Also discover Ebra Pura... Clint, shut up. Also discover Ebra Pura Zerjoff.
Still number 1.
Also discover Ebra Pura... Oh, for Also discover Ebra Pura's Zerjoff. Ebra Pura Zerjoff. Zerjoff's most Africans. Also discover Ebra Pura's I can't say it. Guys, I can't do it. I can't do it. Ebra Pura Zerjoff's most... I'm going to have to slow it right down. Also discover Ebra Pura's Zerjoff's most loved fragrance. Fresh and fruity, this fragrance flexes sweet.
What is it? Do you think maybe they've hired the wrong person to be the face
Okay,
of
I'm
this?
going to go from the top. not
Okay,
Really?
that's a good
That's
idea.
a wonderful idea.
Also discover Herba Pura Zerjoff. I've been saying it wrong the whole time. It's E-R-B-A. How would you say that? Herba.
I
Herba
think you've
Pura.
been saying it beautifully.
Oh, it's not Herba Pura. How do you say?
I don't know, but the lady at the counter when I asked for it's going to be very confused.
Shout out to Maya, you're a great client.
So here's your chance
Maya Beauty, go in there and ask the ladies in there. They'll
to give Melbourne a bit of clarity. What's the product,
Yeah,
Lauren?
what am I asking for, Lauren, when I go in there?
I don't know.
Tell them Lauren sent you. We are live from Mount Buller this morning.
Bulla, we are. Look out there, Mount Bulla. Bulla, that's Fiji.
No, Buller's Fiji.
Vanaka. What are you doing?
When do I get my lay?
To be honest, I'm not sure what planet I was on.
You've been on too
Not
much
Bulla.
kava.
We're saying
That's what you've been
hello from Mount Bulla.
We're at Alberg House.
We are.
Can I get
beautiful spot here? I'm just looking out the window, watching the. What have we got out there? Ski school is getting ready to go.
And the Medivac as well.
There, Jase
Someone's
might need
in
that later.
strife.
Might
Can I
be
get
Jase thing.
a umbrella in my mulled wine, please?
Yeah, Jason. Well, you know why I said Bulla? Because Jason is sitting here in board shorts and a t-shirt.
What are you doing, bro?
He's gone the crocodile board shorts. Screams snow.
I'm about to go on the snow patrol.
So he's gone
In
and put his
that?
board
Yeah.
shorts on.
The buggy, not the band.
You're a nuffy.
Yeah, they're going to take me for a hoon. Do I get to drive, or is
No.
it just...
No, because you know who else is in the building? The snow popo.
Oh, yeah.
And you ain't driving anywhere.
Oh, that's going to be degrading, a grown man holding the waist of another man on the snow patrol going down the hill.
Especially in those shorts. You're going to put pants on, aren't you? That's just silly.
I told you, I bought 4 pairs of shorts and a pair of thongs.
I wish we had have enrolled him in ski school with all the kids.
I don't. The kids don't
Imagine
deserve that.
that.
The kids do not deserve
It's not
that.
a height or weight limit, is
It
it?
feels like -8 out there.
You think I might burn up? Hey, coming up next,
Wow.
we are about to probe the snow popo. You know how we like to probe the popo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different areas of the Victorian Police. Well, this blew me away. They've got a cop station up here. Move over Mount Thomas. We got one on Mount Buller.
Bulla.
No.
Vanaka.
This is Nova. I don't know the heritage of this joint if it's Italian, but they make a mean lasagna.
The food in the restaurant Wood, where we had dinner last night, where we are this morning, was so good. This is a great spot because the chairlift's right there. You can just ski in, ski out.
Were you responsible for ordering the entrees?
I was. I did a good job.
You went a little menu happy.
Well, no one likes an under orderer. I'd rather over order than
good
under
call.
order.
Good call. Good
And
call.
I think some of the staff took a couple of the pizzas home that we over ordered too. So you're welcome.
Do we have leftovers?
We do not. I gave it to the staff.
Damn it. All right, today going to be a little bit of wind around. Make sure you take it easy on the roads. A little bit of cloud as well. 17 is a top. Play it cool. The cops are here.
That's the sound of the police.
Jason Lawrence, Probe the Snowpo.
Yes, a special edition of Probe the Popo. Today it is Probe the Snow Popo, and we're joined by Senior Constable Amy Starzer. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Thanks
Good
for
to
having
see
me.
you.
What a gig.
Yeah, it's pretty good up here.
Do you ever ski? Do you ski with sirens on it, or how's it work?
We don't have skis, but we've got the snowmobile.
With sirens and lights?
It does have sirens and lights, yeah.
If you're skiing, do you make the sound of the siren to get to the location?
Only in my head.
Yeah.
Jase wanted to know earlier if there was a speed limit on Burke Street for skiers.
Which Burke Street, for those who haven't been to Mount Buller before, is
The main run.
It's a run. You're on skis.
Yeah, there's no speed limit. You can go as fast or slow as you want.
There you go.
Thanks for the patronising answer.
You can roll down the hill as well.
Yeah, right,
if you
that's how
want,
I plan
Jase.
to get down there.
Hey, what are you guys? What are you doing up here? Are you here all season round? How does it work? Do you live on the mountain? Do you have to drive up here every morning?
In the winter season, police are up here for the whole season. We spend a week up here at a time, and that week we're up here, we live on the mountain.
How good. Keeping the mountain safe.
Is it a pretty popular job in the force? Like a lot of people putting their hand up?
You only get to do this gig if you work in the stations surrounding an alpine area.
Gotcha.
So it's not open to everyone to do, and for us to be able to work up here, we've got to do quite a bit of training.
So you're Mansfield based, right?
Mansfield based, yeah.
Cool.
So the base of the mountain, and then you come up for a week. And how often are you up here? Do you do 1 week and that's you done for the season, or are you 1 week on, 1 week off?
So for me, this is my first deployment up here. I've recently just gotten qualified, but typically members might do 4 or 5 deployments.
Yeah,
and what are you doing? Arresting people for aggressive snowball fights, stolen skis?
Yeah,
Speeding.
sometimes.
You should really look at a speed limit. Some people are very fast out there.
No, so day to day entails different things. You know, we're we have a police presence on the mountain. People like to see us out and about and makes them feel really reassured that we're out there.
Yep.
Up here is a small village. It's a small community and there's hundreds and sometimes thousands of people up here.
Yeah, of course.
Do you have a jail up here, like a holding cell?
Mount Buller Jail.
No, we don't have a jail up here. If we need to put anyone in a holding cell, we'll take them down the mountain.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it'd be cold in a prison up here.
It'd be very cold, very cold.
I came up here a few years ago because there was a missing man as well. Because people, it's not just the snowfields, people that go hiking, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Mount Buller is a really big area, and as you can see, the conditions can change at any time. So it's not hard for people to get lost or disorientated and lose their way on the mountain, and then that's where we come in.
Yeah. So what do we got? We got a police car. We've got snow patrol vehicles with lights and sirens.
Yep.
They look fun.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun. The snowmobiles are heaps of fun.
And you get to have do you knock off and go, all right, let's have a board, let's have a ski?
Not really. Just the hours we work is mostly, all the daylight hours there are, and we're a 24-hour response as well.
Right.
So no up-race ski.
Oh, no.
Yeah. No up-race for you.
Sarge, I'm on the fireballs. You take this one. It's like when you're on, you're here for the week.
So when we're here for the week, we can get called out at any time.
Yeah, right.
It's a pretty happy place, Mount Buller, though, isn't it? You must see lots of happy people having a great time, families, couples. It's romantic up here.
Yeah, absolutely. There's people that come up here and they just love the snow and enjoy their time, and we want to make sure everyone has a safe and happy time up here as well.
What sort of training do you have to do for this sort of deployment?
There's a lot of training we need to do. We do a lot of different courses within Victoria Police. We need to learn how to drive the four-wheel drives. And, coming up here today, the road was pretty slippery. And
can you put the chains on? They look like quite the ordeal.
Yeah, so you can put the chains on. They're not the funnest thing to do, but we can do it.
Okay, great.
It's part of our training. We also do a navigation course. So we learn how to navigate different areas and through bushlands. To find people who go missing or need rescuing.
We just used the navigation in Lauren's car. You guys should get that. That was pretty good too.
Apple Maps.
There's like one road up and one road down.
Had a few detours.
We
still got lost, didn't we?
a few bakery detours on the way. There are some good bakeries in the hood.
Great bakeries.
There's some amazing bakeries around here.
You are spoilt for choice.
When you wear the uniform into the local bakeries, you get a free little niche tart.
No, we don't.
Damn it. Okay, I was going to borrow one of the jackets.
Every time we probe the popo, we ask them if they just sit around eating donuts like in The Simpsons, and everyone says no.
I'll give you a little tip. Under the stairs at the bottom, there's a very, very good donut man
Where?
down there.
In Mount Buller?
Yeah.
But we've got to walk all the way down there. And
They're
all
the
the
best.
way
You won't
back.
regret it.
These guys went out for a drink last night and they had to walk back up the hill. And the whinging I have heard about them having to walk back up the hill to come home.
We left one of our team members behind. We're like, sorry, mate, we're cutting you loose. He's down there on the stairs. We're going to pick him up on the way
Might be
home.
worth it for the donuts,
Yeah,
Jase.
absolutely. Hey, thanks so much for all the work you do.
Thank you.
We love getting the Victorian Police on. You guys do an amazing job, and you're keeping everyone safe up here at Mount Buller, so we appreciate it.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
There you go. Senior Constable Amy Stars are there probing the snow popo this morning.
I'm going on a little hoon on one of the snow patrol vehicles soon.
You're not
Amy, are
equipped.
you sticking around for a while? Because we might also need the medics. Can we get them on call, please?
Yeah, we're sticking around.
They're
See what
here.
I can do.
I've
You got
seen
one of
them
those-
walk in.
Can we warm up the defib? Clear. We are live.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah, it's fine, mate. What can go wrong? We are doing it thanks to What If. It is Aussie for Travel, and we are live at Mount Buller this morning. Alberg House is where we are. It is an absolute cracking spot. They put us up last night. Thank you very much.
Yes, it's been great. We had a great night last night. We've had a great morning this morning.
Did you guys hear Cher got booked here last night?
You're kidding.
Cher performed.
There was a concert. There was a concert.
What was she
Honestly.
singing?
I believe she was singing Believe. She was good.
Cher had a few shampoos.
The
Cher had a
lucky people that were staying in the room next to Lauren last night.
I did. I put on a concert
Yeah.
for our very lucky producers.
Whether they liked it or not.
That is exactly right. They have no choice but to be my fan when
You're
I
right.
start singing.
You're right, though. The hospitality here at Alberg House has been exceptional, hasn't
It
it?
has.
Incredible.
And a beautiful morning this morning as well. Beautiful breakfast.
The wood room here.
Met some locals.
Very nice.
We are about to get out of here, but a massive thank you to the crew here at Mount Buller for looking after us. except Dave, who looked after us a little bit too well last night.
Where's Dave? It's Dave's fault that
Dave
everyone's a
gone
bit
back to
dusty
bed?
this morning.
You know what? He's going to kill me for saying
Calling
this.
Dave.
Do you know?
Dave's steering clear.
Come over, Dave.
Do you
Come
know
over.
What, do you know what Dave and I did last night?
Now, I went to bed, so I don't know what you and Dave did. But when I said to Dave, how are you feeling this morning? He said, I felt better.
Here's Dave.
Dave.
G'day, Dave.
How are you?
Dave, why don't you tell Lauren and Clint about the video we filmed last night?
Do we have to talk about this?
Well, Jase might want to talk about
What
it.
happened in the video?
What was in the video?
So Dave and I definitely relate. He's got 3 kids as well.
Yes.
And, unfortunately, he couldn't go home last night. He had to be here to look after
so
us.
the dads went out on the town.
It was Dad's night out.
You're outing me.
Hopefully Dave's wife and children aren't listening to this. What did Dave do on video
They've got
last
taste.
night?
They listen to a different show. So Dave and I recorded a video quite early in the night pretending it was the end of the dinner.
Oh.
So that way everyone looked pretty straight
you sent
and
it to everyone's
sensible.
families and said,
we're like, anyway, night, Dave. Thanks for dinner.
What a great,
See you, Jase.
what a great dinner, Jase.
Thanks for
That was
coming.
fantastic, and,
Yeah.
and it was. I think it was recorded about 7:30.
Yeah,
about 7 hours before you wound up for the night.
Yeah, I banked it.
Well, that's smart, Dave.
That's good, eh?
Well,
That's good
Dave,
gear.
Jace, I recorded a video as well,
Oh,
and we're
that
about to
night, we
post it
are
to our
outta here.
socials.
Yeah.
Hey, that is it. We are out of here. Thank you so much to the crew at Mount Buller for having us. It has
It's been awesome. So much fun.
It's been a ripping 24 hours.
It has been.
There's plenty of white stuff out there as well. We might go for a hoon.
Oh, I'm actually about to go jump on the snow patrol. Dave and Ash from the rescue
I don't know
crew
if you should do this.
are about to
You're
take me
wearing
for a hoon.
shorts.
You think I'm
got a
overdressed?
Have you got a jacket at least?
I've got a jacket. I'm not an idiot, Lauren.
You should go nude.
No,
There's children around.
When he tried to call me a
The
snow
wind chill.
bunny before and he called me the Playboy bunny,
Oh,
they got us
yeah.
in enough trouble. We don't need him doing a nudie run.
Then
down
again, the
Bexley.
cops don't have a holding cell. So, hey, have a great day, everyone. We will be back from the Nova Studios in South Melbourne tomorrow. We will see you then. Bye.
Bye.
Gonna be a good day.
Jason Lauren. Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.